just kind of get started, if you could, for those who don't know, talk about what the Ray Bradbury Center is.
Yeah, the Ray Bradbury Center is one of the larger single author archives in the United States. We have over 150,000 pages of papers from Bradbury's home office. In our collection, it's an amazing resource for scholars of science fiction, fantasy, horror, or American pop culture in general. Bradbury had his fingers in kind of all aspects of American culture. You really can't study American culture broadly in the mid-20th century without recognizing Bradbury's pervasive influence. But we're also a small museum. We have recreated his basement office with entirely original artifacts. So the people can come in, take a tour of our collection, and walk into his library and see the desk where he typed all of those amazing stories from Martian Chronicles and The Illustrated Man and October Country. Collection's really exploding with stuff from NASA as well. He was a huge space age visionary. He was tightly plugged in with NASA as a public advocate. You know, you see in the late, or not the late 60s, but in the 60s, he kind of he writes less fiction, which is what he's known for. He's writing award-winning articles for Time and Life magazine, advocating for the space age, advocating for Americans to get excited about what we're trying to do with the Apollo missions. And so we've got all kinds of memorabilia from NASA and astronauts, and he had a 40-year career working with Disney too, so our collection's got a lot of stuff from the Disney studios in it as well.
So that you obviously have a lot, and he has a lot to give out to the community and people, and kind of thankful for like how science fiction is today.
Absolutely. You know, he was a major advocate for literacy, and that's really the work that we tried to do, the advocacy that we tried to do through the Bradbury Center, is carry on that legacy. You know, American Time Use surveys are showing that Americans are spending fewer and fewer minutes reading every day for personal enrichment. We have a facticity crisis in the United States. Information literacy is a big issue, and so we're really a lot of our public programming and outreach is encouraging people to develop an active reading life, to think skeptically, and to be intelligent about the information that they consume, to scrutinize it carefully and make sure that it's accurate.
And then, so far, what's it like bringing, you know, kind of the Ray Bradbury Center out here to the con today?
Oh, well, this particular con has been amazing. We've participated in we have participated in WorldCon programming, but ICC, Indiana Comic Con, we've been here since 2021. We usually do one or two programs. This year the con was really generous. They donated a booth for us, and we are on their program lineup 8 times, talking about censorship, book banning, talking about Ray Bradbury, talking about comic books. And Bradbury had a pretty remarkable career in comics, and we're really showcasing that here at our booth. Yeah.
What's it like kind of have people kind of come out to you rather than them coming to you, and you being able to kind of just express the joys and like the art of Ray Bradbury?
It's been incredible. I mean, we've had people come to our table and share stories like, hey, I wrote to Ray Bradbury and he wrote me back. He changed my life. And, you know, we try to do as much as we can for the community. I'm very part-time as director. I'm a professor, so I've got a heavy teaching load. So I'm a very part-time director, and our entire staff is comprised of part-time graduate interns and volunteers. And everybody's working sacrificially this weekend, you know, working a lot of hours, talking to a lot of people, but it's been amazing. I can't believe what I get to do with this crew, with these amazing people that I'm working with.
That's really great. And then I guess just kind of what's the future looking like? Kind of maybe trying to do more cons, bring the center out to more people?
As much as we can. You know, our resources are limited, our time is limited. We do try to make it to ICC every year. We try to make it to WorldCon every year. We would love to expand that out and be at more cons. It's just, you know, the spirit is willing, but the body is weak. There's only so many hours in the day, and there's only so many funds that we've got to travel and set up booths at cons across the country. Yeah.
And then, so for the final question, we've kind of just been asking everyone the same question. What is your favorite movie?
favorite movie would have to be the Lord of the Rings trilogy, hands down. I know that's technically 3 movies, but it's 1 movie as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, it's good enough. I think it could count as own.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so why that question?
Why that question? Well, we are a bunch of movie nerds, and we love movies, but we also love other types of media and stuff. And I think it's kind of cool because obviously the con has a lot of different things, comic books, books, music and stuff. But I think, everyone at least has like one favorite movie you could probably, it's just a good way to, kind of ask and bring everyone together. All right. Well, it was great meeting you, man.
You too.
Thank you.
So much.
And this has been Proffitt at the Ray Bradbury Center, and thanks for watching.